The relationship between the Kano state government and police commissioner Hussein Kumel is not too cordial as expected. Few days back, the government, through the Justice Commissioner Haruna Dederi, specifically accused the police boss of undermining the authority of the state chief executive. These developments has therefore triggered Cleveland News desks to ask who should control the police, the president or governors.
The Kano state government has alleged that some enemies of the state are bent on causing a breakdown of law and order to destroy the state. The State Commissioner of Justice, Haruna Dederi, made the allegation in Kano while briefing the press on recent developments in the state. Dederi's statement to the press had the title, "Who is Plotting to Cause Anarchy in Kano?" He alleged that agents of destruction and rejected politicians were desperately making plans to plunge the state into unnecessary and avoidable anarchy. He particularly accused the State Police Command of trying to undermine the constitutional authority of the governor. We hear that the Commissioner of Police, without any consultation with the State Chief Officer, has issued an order banning Eid-el-Kabir festivities in Kano State. He expressed surprise that the governor only got to hear of such a ban through social media. The Dederi therefore queried, who is pushing the CP to usurp the authority of the governor? Reacting to the accusations, the Commissioner of Police in Kano State, Hussein Kumel, said he had never disrespected the governor. Now, this development has therefore thrown up the question, who should control the police, the president or governors? Section 214 of the Constitution established the Nigeria Police Force to maintain law and order in the country. It is the only police force in the country. Contrary to the general belief, it is not a federal government police force, but a police force for the Federation. The NPF is headed by the Inspector General of Police, unlike the armed forces, which are headed by the President. On the appointment of the IG, the President is required to consult with the Nigeria Police Council. The Nigeria Police Council is constituted by the President, IG, Police Service Commission Chairman, and the 36 state governors. The IG has the power to grant licenses to people to bear arms. Now, what stops a state governor from applying for 10,000 licenses for a security outfit set up to guard the people resident in a particular state? If the IG refuses to grant the licenses, his decision can be challenged. From time to time, oil companies recruit security personnel and send them to police colleges for training. They are known as spy police. If private companies can have their security personnel trained by the police, why have state governments failed to take advantage of such opportunities? Section 214, subsection 1 of the Constitution, which provides for the establishment of the NPF, has banned any other police force in the Federation or any part thereof. But in violation of the provision, according to erudite lawyer Femi Falana, the National Assembly has set up the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps to exercise the powers of the NPF. Other agencies of the federal government whose operatives have been permitted to bear arms include the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, Nigeria Prison Service, Nigeria Customs Service, Department of State Services, and so on. According to him, state governments ought to have taken advantage of the creation of other police forces by the federal government to make a strong case for the establishment of state police. Alternatively, since rich and powerful individuals are licensed by the IG to bear arms, state governors should have applied for licenses for the operatives of the security outfits established by their state governments. Indeed, it is doubtful if state governments are aware that they can apply to the president to apply for spy police who will be trained by the NPF. Nigerians, however, seem to oppose to the creation of state police for the fear that it may be used to hunt political opponents of some state governors. But in our situation, the Inspector General of Police is under the control of the presidency. You also have the commissioners of police in the different states. Where we have a crisis is when you say the governors in each state are the chief security officers, and yet they do not have control over their commissioners of police. The CPs are responsible to the IG. That creates some kind of dichotomy. The police, as of now, are a federal parastatal, and the chief security officer of the country is the president. However, the commissioners of police in their respective states should be responsible to the governors. This is because the governors are the chief security officers of their states. It is important that this relationship is purely on the basis of the rule of law and transparency. It should not be abused to serve political means. This is how things should be. The commissioners of police should be attending to the governors and helping them with the issues of security, just as the governors assist them with the provision of equipment. I think, as the chief security officers of the state, the governors should be getting reports and updates from their commissioners of police on the state of security in their domains. Police commissioners should also be members of the State Security Council.